Welcome back to Prince Bike Update, your ultimate pit stop for all things two-wheeled. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about cruisers of 2025, the brand new Jawa 42 Bobber. If you're into bold styling, laid-back cruising, and that old-school charm with modern updates, stick around because the 2025 Jawa 42 Bobber has a lot to offer. Whether you're upgrading or just dreaming, this review is for you. Let's crank the engine and see what makes the 2025 version stand out from the crowd. Alright, starting with the heart of the machine, the engine. The 2025 Jawa 42 Bobber continues to be powered by the same proven 334cc, single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine that delivers around 29.5 bhp and 32.7 Nm of torque. But this year, Jawa has fine-tuned the fuel injection system and updated the EQ mapping for better throttle response and slightly improved mileage. It feels a bit smoother during low-speed cruising and more eager in the mid-range, especially when you roll on the throttle during highway overtakes. Now, don't expect high-speed thrills. This bike isn't built for redline chases, it's built for style, comfort, and presence. And in that department, it absolutely delivers. Speaking of presence, let's talk about the design. The Jawa 42 Bobber 2025 carries forward its unmistakable Bobber silhouette, a low-slung profile, wide flat handlebars, teardrop tank, chunky tires, and that signature floating single seat. But Jawa has added some exciting updates this year. First, the paint schemes. You now have new color options like Starlight Black, Moonstone White, and a stunning crimson red, all of which come with a matte finish and gold pinstripes. There's also a new dual-tone fuel tank option that blends classic style with a modern twist. The blacked-out engine, exhausts, and frame give the bike a very premium and aggressive look, while the bar end mirrors and fork gaiters add to that rugged, vintage vibe. Plus, the revised LED headlamp is brighter and has a more focused beam, making night rides safer and cooler looking. Now let's move to comfort and ergonomics, which is where Bobbers usually compromise a bit, but Jawa's worked on this. The rider's seat has been recontoured for better cushioning, and it's adjustable now. That's a rare feature in this segment. The forward set foot pegs and wide handlebar give a relaxed riding triangle that feels natural, especially on long stretches. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks at the front and a monoshock at the rear, which is preload adjustable. The 2025 model gets slightly tweaked damping settings, and yes, you can feel it. The bike absorbs bumps better now, especially at slower city speeds, without compromising on highway stability. Now coming to the brakes and tires, you get disc brakes at both ends with dual-channel ABS as standard. The braking feel is progressive, and it brings the bike to a stop confidently. The front gets a 190/18 tire while the rear gets a fat 140/70/17, both from premium suppliers, and they offer good grip even on wet roads. Another improvement this year is the instrument cluster. It's still a single-pod digital console, but it's now backlit better, easier to read under direct sunlight, and includes a gear position indicator and distance to empty readout, something riders had been asking for. Small changes, but they really add to daily usability. So what's it like to ride? The Jawa 42 Bobber isn't just about looks. Once you get rolling, you'll appreciate the low-end torque, which makes city commuting surprisingly fun. The gear shifts are smooth, the clutch is light, and engine refinement has improved marginally from the previous model. On the highway, cruising at around 80 to 90 km/h feels effortless, though pushing it beyond 100 km/h makes the engine feel a bit stressed. That being said, this bike isn't meant for high-speed touring, it's for cruising with style, making a statement, and enjoying the journey at a chill pace. Now, let's talk price. The 2025 Jawa 42 Bobber starts at around a superscript 12.28 lakh, ex-showroom, depending on the color and optional accessories you go for. Yes, it's slightly on the higher side, but considering the build quality, styling, and exclusivity it offers, it's still great value for what you're getting. And for those of you wondering about after-sales and service, Jawa has been expanding its dealership and service network, and things have definitely improved over the past couple of years. You also get access to a growing range of official Jawa accessories, including saddlebags, crash guards, fly screens, and custom foot pegs, so you can make your ride truly your own. Now, here's the real question: why choose the 42 Bobber over something like a Royal Enfield Meteor or Honda CB350? Simple. It's a Bobber. It looks different, feels different, and rides different. While others play it safe with retro classics, the 42 Bobber dares to be bold. It's a head-turner. It offers the custom look straight from the factory. And in a market full of commuters and standard cruisers, that counts for a lot. In short, the 2025 Jawa 42 Bobber is for riders who love a strong visual identity, relaxed riding, and a touch of rebellious spirit. It's not the fastest or most practical, but it's got soul and it looks damn good doing it. Alright folks, that's a wrap on today's review. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to Prince Bike Update, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews and comparisons. Got questions about the Jawa 42 Bobber? Drop them in the comments. We're always here to help fellow riders. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the rubber side down. Cheers.